Hello? Is someone there? Oh, it's you, Sir Knight. What are you doing in my chambers? My mother asked you to stand guard. That figures. Poor old woman will worry herself to death over me someday. No, I understand. I am the prince, after all. Next of kin to inherit my father's throne. Of course she wants me well guarded. At all times. Still, paranoid as she is, I think she meant for you to stand guard on the outside of my room. No, wait. I wasn't ordering you to leave. Come back. Better yet, come here. Yes, approach me. Would you kindly remove your helmet so that I can see your face? Aha, I knew it. So, you're the new recruit I've been hearing about. Mm-hmm. Your reputation precedes you, Sir Knight. Nonetheless, no one told me you were going to be this handsome. Allow me to introduce myself, sir. I am Prince Eliwood Stormright. I welcome you to Stormright Castle. May your service be long and peaceful under my house. And surely it will be so. The captain will want to whip you into shape good and proper, but take it from me, tavern brawls are likely the worst of your worries here. That and the occasional rogue, I suppose. But even these are such rare occurrences here. I dare say most days are dreadfully boring. But then again, I suppose that's easy enough for me to say. And what might your name be, noble Sir Knight? Yes, of course, I know your name already. I'm trying to teach you etiquette, yes? A noble introduces themselves to you. You know you must give your name in return, right? Well, it isn't in very good practice, is it? Oh, I'm so glad I can see your face now. All right. I'm finished hounding you. For now. What do I call you, Sir Knight? Charmed. Yes, very well. It looks like you'll be my bodyguard today, then, yes? Oh, that's perfectly fine with me, Sir Knight. Well, no need to stand about. Your armor looks clean enough. Feel free to sit anywhere that looks comfortable. I was just thinking of going for a walk through the arboretum, but as you can see, I've just come from my fencing lessons. I thought I'd slip into something a little less functional. Wait just there, if you would, please. Ah, much better. If you're going to stare, Sir Knight, you can at least say I look dashing. Why, thank you, Sir Knight. So kind of you to say so. Honestly, with you, if this is how you see me in my everyday attire, I can only imagine how you'll react when you see me dressed for the ball. Come, it is time for your first nightly duty. You are to guard your prince from any threats while he has a stroll through the big, scary botanical gardens. Stay close, Sir Knight. All my life I've lived inside this castle, and it still gets me, stepping out to this view of the throne room every day. The Queen's quarters are just up the hall, as I'm sure you've been informed. And behind the rest of these doors are the guest rooms. The privy is just at the top of the stairs here, in case you are wondering. Watch your step. The throne room. The Queen's grand audience chamber. This is where court is held most mornings. If you're lucky, perhaps you'll get to stand guard here one day and see how my mother delegates. Better she does so here and not on the battlefield. And I say that for my enemy's sake.
Prince Eliwood, my lord, light be with you.
Captain LaChance, how goes your rounds, good sir? Everything quiet?
Like a sleeping babe, your highness.
Excellent. Well then, what can I do for you, Captain?
I merely wish to ask where you are taking my new recruit.
I'm going for a walk, and he is attending me as my bodyguard. Is there an issue, Captain?
No, my lord, none whatsoever. It will be good for the lad to get a run of the place at your direction, your highness. I would only request you keep a firm hand with him.
Oh, believe me, Captain, I will.
Well, I'm glad we are at an understanding, my lord. And you, recruit, you will follow our prince's orders, and tomorrow you will be awake at first light for your drills, understood? Good. Then I'd best be getting back to my rounds. My lord?
Captain? Oh, don't worry, Sir Knight. It's like I said, he has to be hard on you. Give him a few weeks, and that old softy will warm up to you in a flash. I guarantee it. Unless you do something horribly profane, that is. But something tells me you're much smarter than that. Or rather, not stupid enough. Oh, lighten up. I'm only teasing you. You've done nothing to make me think you lack any wit. You actually seem rather keen, if I'm being honest. Soon as I had my first look at you, I could tell. You're a cut above our average rank-and-file recruit. Surely the captain's treatment of you is but a formality. Maybe he even sees your potential, the potential that I see in you, so he has to push you a little harder than the others. I hope you understand. And here we are, Sir Knight. The Arboretum. A quick hop and a jump from the gates of the castle keep. Lovely, isn't it? The air. It's so freeing. Sometimes I wish I could have a little hovel built over here and just nap inside of it every day. Don't you think that'd be nice? I could just kick back and pretend I'm some nameless hermit living in the woods. Maybe you'd be willing to stand watch and keep the stewards from breaking my little fantasy, yes? And I could invite you in for tea when you get tired. And on cold days, we could huddle together to keep warm. All hypothetical ponderings, of course. No, I could never hide the existence of such a building from Mother forever. Or even before it is fully built, for that matter. Oh well. I suppose being able to visit the botanical gardens on occasion is enough for my needs. But it is quite nice to be able to share it with someone else as well. Come, I have something else to show you, Sir Knight. The watchtower on the southwest wall. The view is like none other. It's just this way. You caught me. Clumsy me, I didn't see that root there. You can stand me back up now, Sir Knight. Well, I certainly must hand it to you, Sir Knight. That was smartly done. A moment too late, and I could have bit it. To think, for a prince to meet such a swift and pointless end. Real divine comedy that would have been. Lucky for me, I had you here to stop that from happening. Goodness, your first task with me, and you've already saved my life. We may yet have another seasoned veteran in the making here at Stormright Castle. Come, we must get to the tower before the sun sets. Here, see? Quite the strategic vantage point, no? An army marches anywhere from the capital to the Sapphire Sea, you'll be able to spot them from right here. Though this sunset is so bright, it might be difficult to spot anything out in this light. So radiant. The orange, the gold. Warm as the Holy Father's light itself. Sir Knight, would you look upon me for a moment? Come closer. I want to tell you something. Oh, don't think much of it, Sir Knight. Think of it as a show of gratitude from your prince for saving my life earlier. Oh, yes, you very much did save me, Sir Knight. My head could have struck a stone and cracked like a melon. Who then would be left to inherit the crown, You've done your kingdom a service today, Sir Knight. I could not let such a noble deed go unrecognized, could I? Therefore, I thank you, good Sir Knight. I was lucky to have you there. I'm lucky to have you now. I do hope you enjoy serving under my house. I think you'll find it well worth your while.